here we are celebrating Black History Month. What would be your message to the UK's Black community, bearing in mind all that you've just said about it taking a village to raise a child and to build a business, and for us to collaborate? What would be your overarching message to us for Black History Month?
Well, this is gonna really irritate. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But I've many times on many platforms said I hate Black History Month.
Okay.
And because we ought to be talking about Black futures.
Absolutely.
And not Black Futures Month,
Love
but
it.
Black Futures decades.
Yeah.
We've had too long looking back and regretting.
Yeah.
Of course, there are regrettable stories over hundreds of years. We don't need to recount them now. Everybody can just look at Twitter and it's full of them, or X or whatever it's called, and LinkedIn or whatever social media there are, and you could see endless agonizing distress about the longitudinal negative story of the mistreatment of people of color in the Western Northern world, whether it's European, UK or North America. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But what are we going to do for the future? Because there are generations that don't need that burden on their back.
Yeah.
And they need instead to be able to stand as equally tall alongside people of any culture
Absolutely.
and any cultural background and make their way in the world without carrying the baggage of what didn't happen before or even the resentments it breeds. So I want us to be focused on the potential of our possibilities. What's the future for us? 100 years ago, an American cartoonist, 100 years ago, did a cartoon that showed big China, big India, big Africa, little US, little England, little France. That was 100 years ago.
100 years ago.
We've seen big China and big India emerge.
Yeah.
Now we need
It's
to
time
see
for Big Africa.
big Africa.
Yeah.
Big Africa and big African people.
Yeah.
And that's not about, you see, with big China, big India, it's not about India doing down China and China doing down India. It's not about us wanting to do down the US or Britain wanting to do down France. That doesn't work for anybody. It is about saying, why don't we all rise up?
Absolutely.
Not in protest and anger, but rather embrace the education we need, put in the investment we need, do the collaboration we need, build things together, serve and sacrifice together, bring freedom to those who are entrapped, set people on a road of acceptance and futures, embed dignity into our world, and therefore make the potential of what we have embedded in our DNA come to the fore. So much energy and color and enterprise, difference and significance. It's wonderful. But it needs to be seen.
Yeah, I hear that. And I do take what you said about Black History Month and the
bemoaning.
To use the word frustration, would that be too strong?
Frustration and hand-wringing and agonizing.
And unfortunately, that does happen. But fortunately, within that, there is also a bit of looking back and celebrating some of our pioneers. And some of our, and certainly that's something at Pitch Black that we love to do.
We try to focus on the celebrations. Looking forward.
The Dyke Drydens of this world. Before we were talking about social entrepreneurs, they were social entrepreneurs, making money, investing it back into their community, investing into distribution systems where they were empowering people. But I do hear and share your frustration that we need to be galvanizing and looking back in order to look forward rather than looking back to bemoan. And there's stuff we already know. We don't need to rehash it.
Well, there's wars that we could have over and over and over and over again. But we need to step into the future.
Absolutely.